Jeez. She is gone. What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a great day out there today, guys. We've come up to the school. Trevor's going to be here momentarily with the ramp, and we're going to get some massive sends out here. Brought along with us a mixture cars. Brought the M2C jackhammer, also known as the Traxxas Sledge XL. The Typhon 6S. Brought the Italion out. Haven't had the Italian out in a while, and also brought along the Infraction 3S. Going to try to set a distance record with this thing that Speed Psycho can't beat. But no matter what, guys, we're going to have some fun out here, and we'll see if we can get a new distance record with the old Typhon 6S. But we're going to have fun, guys. So stay tuned, everybody. All right, guys, well, we got batteries in the Italian. We got the ramp set up here. Trevor's going to bust out, I think, his fire team first. But, guys, we're going to give the Italian some sense here. See how she can fly. I haven't had this thing out in quite some time. All righty. We got the Italian out here. Going to go ahead, give her first launches. Hopefully I can hit the ramp on the first try. Haven't had a ramp bash here in a little while. Oh, man, I kind of... that was definitely a ramp shaver. I thought that thing was going to be gone. Luckily, it managed to stay on its wheels. Land on its wheels, should I say. I got lucky on that one. All right, let's try it again. I got to get closer to this white line. Woo, man. Wow. Italian is getting out there. Haven't used this thing in a while. Forgot how nice this thing flies. So many of the cars, you know, I got are longer wheelbase cars now. The old Italian rips. Beautiful. Oh, no, lay on your wheels. Ah. Well, I got to go do the walk of shame. Well, the old Italian on that jump hit the 150-foot mark. So not too bad. We're going to relaunch. Nice. Oh, catch a nasty bounce though. All right, I got the Italian back here as far as I can get it. I'm gonna try and get a really full speed run into this thing. Ramp shaver. But man, she stays straight though. It's always scary. At least the ramp shaver's on that side. You don't have to worry about them tagging you in the face. But the wheels are on that side of the ramp, which can definitely break arms if you hit it the wrong way. So, there we go. She got out there even further that time. We're gonna measure that one. So I'm gonna count basically where it landed here, not where it bounced to. But Italian hit almost about 180 feet. Looks like Trevor's got the fire team out. Been one of his favorite cars. That thing's held up pretty well. I mean, it's a Creighton XL basically with a fancy dome. All right, I got it in the road on the next thing. Trying to get every little ounce of speed we can out of this thing. Wow. Oh, she probably landed about the same spot, but it did a bounce. All right, well, that was just about probably the 170-foot mark. See if we can get out here. Beautiful. Man, she flew great on that one. I couldn't ask for a smoother jump than that. Maybe if I don't do a backflip, I might catch a little more distance, because obviously when you're upside down and having that wind resistance, it is a factor. But I don't know if it's going to really change or not. Nice. Man, the Italian is not disappointing today, guys. Another launch. beautiful. Land your wheels, land your wheels. Oh, man. I hate when it starts doing that little cartwheel thing. The Italian does like to land on its dome a lot. We gotta go fix Trevor's fire team. Something's binding up in the back room. I'm guessing it's a drive shaft. Let's give the Italian another launch. Nice. Oh, see? It always wants to roll on its dome. All right, give another launch up here. Ooh, that was kind of an ugly landing. That's the kind of things that usually pop a dog bone out. I should have just let it backflip, but I didn't. Oh. Yeah, that was kind of ugly. That just bent the snot. I don't know if you can even see that. That just bent my front drive shaft real bad. And my rear one. Holy cow. Well, I'm gonna say it's the end of the road for the Italian. I should have just let it backflip, but I tried to just level it back out, and she came down really hard on that passenger side. I'm gonna pop the top off here and yeah, don't be over here, Megan. Pop the top off. Well, yeah, the Italian's done, guys. I gotta replace the front body post on this thing because they're stripped out, and I gotta either replace or pound out. Oh, domer, bounce back on her wheels. But I gotta either replace or bend out these two drive shafts. The driver's side's fine, but the passenger side is, I mean, it's coming up and hitting the shock, and the back is doing the same thing. I mean, they're actually touching and smacking the shock, so they're pretty well bent. So I think we're gonna bust out the Typhon 6S now and see if we can catch some crazy distances, or it'll end in failure quickly. Who knows? All right, we got the Typhon fired up out here. Messed with the steering a little bit, got her tracking nice and straight. I do have the steering rate turned down on this thing quite a bit. A lot easier to hit the ramp with the steering not going crazy. All right, get her lined up for its first launch, see what we can send a Typhon to today. If I can get just a little bit more speed, hopefully I can break at 186 or whatever it was. I guess we'll see. Nice. I didn't let it backflip that time, but I don't think I'll measure this off. But one thing I noticed, guys, I'm sure you guys are paying attention to the same thing. The car did not do its weird floaty thing to the side. And like I said in one of the other videos, I had found out I had a heavier spring on, I think it was the passenger side, and it was a lot stiffer. And I think it was actually kind of catapulting the car slowly from the takeoff, and kind of setting it that way naturally. But we'll see what the Typhon did on that drop. Well, guys, we have broke my 186 foot mark. Where she plopped down here, got to 195 feet on that one. Getting close, only 5 feet short of the 200 mark here. And if I could find a good spot with more of a run into this ramp, because I mean, I'm far from having this car wide open. If I could find just a little bit more of a run up, I know I could definitely get out there to the 210, 220 mark. But let's see if we can beat 195. All right, guys, we got her lined up again here. So far, that was I'm pretty happy with that jump. See if we can send her to this time. Jeez, she is gone. Well, I just got down out of the car and one of my drive shafts had popped out. Actually, there it is right there. I think everything else is okay. I'm gonna go back up. I gotta measure this one because it has definitely made it a little bit further, I believe. We're gonna measure this one off here. We're gonna walk this off, but I'm gonna go up and probably fix the Typhon up again real quick because it's easy enough to pop the drive shafts in these cars. Guys, we just got that walked off. Gotta fix the drive shaft in here. Everything else looks like it's okay. There's a little bit of grass stuck in it from its landing because it honestly kind of disappeared down there. But we hit 210 feet on that one. Don't know if we're gonna break that one, but we're gonna fix it to Typhon real quick and see if we can. I laid into it as hard as I could halfway through. Usually I kind of gradually get on it, but this time I just stayed on that thing as long as I could. All right, well, we got the Typhon fixed back up again. Guys, I am so stoked to get this thing finally out there at that distance. If we could find a spot with about double this length of a run-up, definitely be getting some crazy distances, because I did gear this thing up in here quite a bit. I think I got a 23 or 25 tooth I put in this thing, and I'm not able to wind it up all the way by any means. If I could get this thing up to full speed, I could definitely get some crazy distances. And I mean, guys, the ramp just, it sends them at a perfect trajectory. It's not too much height, it's not too much out. It is honestly just a great mix of both. So definitely helps a lot having a good trajectory on a ramp. I'm not going too crazy now. I'm just gonna kind of, well, maybe just kill the Typhon again. She was flying okay, and then it got wobbly. It didn't do the rolling thing, but it just got kind of wobbly. I don't know if that's because like I didn't have enough wheel speed, enough gyro effect going on with the car, but it does that from time to time. But I don't even care at this point, guys. I'm so stoked that I made it down here to the 210 foot mark, man. I just couldn't be happier. It looks like the Typhon's time is done. Cracked an A-arm in the back. Oh, cracked an A-arm in the front. Holy cow. That's what happens, man. As long as you land these things okay, they can take a lot. But when you start getting them coming down hard on one side or another, something's gonna break, especially on the buggies. There's just, everything's out in the open. Nothing's protected by bodies or anything extra like that. So you gotta make sure you land the buggies nicely. But the Typhon did its job today. We broke a new personal best record, and that's all I was really asking for on the Typhon. So now I'm gonna see how much footage we got. We're really gonna end this. We're gonna bring it back and launch the Infraction 3S and see if I can make it on Speed Psycho can't reach the distance. We're gonna find out. All right, boys and girls, well, we're gonna call it a day on the Typhon 6S, guys. We finally got that thing out there. I got 210 foot mark. That's my personal best of any car I've had on the distance. So I'm super stoked today. The Typhon 6S just performed amazing. Definitely redoing the shocks and getting new suspension in the front and getting the proper springs in the back helped this thing fly a lot better, fly a lot straighter and flatter. It wasn't doing that constant rollover thing in the air. But guys, had a ton of fun out here. Definitely be more to come with this, but we're gonna call it a day on here on this one, and we're gonna probably bust out the M2C jackhammer and the Infraction 3S and see if I can make it impossible for Speed Psycho to catch my distance on that Infraction 3S. We're gonna see where we can send that in the next video, guys. So if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. But until next time, y'all, be safe, be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.